welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet and give this video a thumbs up if you end up liking it. Today I want to share with you my, reaction sort of overview of a fragrance that I have ordered a sample from, and that is Kirke by Tiziana Terenzi. I received the Extrait de Parfum. It's not eau de parfum, it's like in between, and yeah, let's see what it smells like. But firstly, I want to give an overview of this perfumer because it's quite a niche house. I only came across it like not recently, but let's say 3 years ago, and I wasn't too familiar with it. I noticed that the bottles are absolutely beautiful, and I think that's one of the things that draw me or to the stand to actually smell some of the pieces that they had. And this one in particular I don't remember smelling, and for that reason I ordered a sample. Also, the actual name really made me very curious about how this would be smelling, because Kirke was the goddess of sorcery, of illusion, necromancy, and herbs and potions in ancient Greece. So for that reason, it really sparked my interest, and I wanted to see what it actually smells like. I imagine it being quite dark, quite deep, quite mysterious with that name. So, however, the ingredients are not so much. So let's see. I want to also share with you the ingredients that are listed on the website so that I don't make them up or like go along. I will give my opinion afterwards when I have smelled it myself. And yeah, so this retails at about 190, so we're talking about something quite niche and quite elevated. Yeah, the price is not designer fragrance essentially. So first of all, in the website we find that the top notes are passion fruit, peach, pear, raspberry, cassis and sand notes. That's a summer cocktail, really. It's a very summery top notes. The middle note says it's lily of the valley, which I think it's a very common white floral middle notes sort of thing to put in the middle. And then the base is musk, vanilla, sandalwood, patchouli and heliotrope, which is a violet-y flower, and it's quite potent. So let's just give it a spray. Let's give it a go. Well, two. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is actually... Okay. I've got some encountered feelings with this. This is very fruity, very summery, very pearish. I can smell the pear like a lot. And also the passion fruit. Evidently I cannot smell any of the base or middle notes, nor lily of the valley at this point. Well, okay, so I think I've seen online that this is very similar to Sherzhov Erba Pura, and I don't think it is that close. I think this is more fruity. I can see how one could make that that connection, but okay, we are talking about something that is quite niche. It doesn't smell niche to me. This doesn't smell niche at all. I was expecting, like I said before, something really dark, something really like something to honor the name of Kirke. I don't know, maybe I'm just like overly dreaming or overly thinking about the names, but I think there has to be some sort of connection with the name of it. Maybe because it's also the goddess of transmutation, it will develop differently and get really dark all of a sudden, but I don't think this would be the case. I can tell that this is quite long lasting actually. It's quite oily, and this is 100% a people pleaser, especially a men pleaser. Is very, very fruity, and the other sex that tends to like fruitiness. I've also read that it smells a bit like Jasmine West by Rosasi, but I don't think it does. I think Rosasi does really good fragrances as well, but this is not there. So my honest opinion is that this is very, very, very fruity, which is a great example to see how fruity fragrances don't essentially they lower the status of a fragrance. They can make it smell quite cheap. I am thinking that this smells very similar to Heat Rush by Beyonce. If you have smelled that, in fact, that has a lot of passion fruit in it, and I think there's mango in it as well. So you can see how the resemblance is. I'm not sure this is worth, maybe because the ingredients are really good, it will develop, and I'm not making it any justice at all. By just smelling it from the first, sprays, I can tell that this is durable, this is fruity, sparkly, peary, and quite musky at the base, but I can't quite tell yet. No vanilla either. It's like Fructis of Garnier kind of shampoo scent. It's not for me. It's not for me for that price point. I love it because I love the P-Star Martini cocktail, and it smells very similar because of the passion fruit. But I don't know whether I would invest in a fragrance that smells so fruity for that price point. I hope that helped a little bit on your quest of Tiziana Terenzi's fragrances, if you are on a quest for that matter. And yeah, I would like to say that this is not throwing any shade at all to any of the fragrances. This is just my humble opinion, and I'm quite particular with fragrances. I shared that I have a Britney Spears Fantasy Midnight, so I'm not a snob with fragrances. However, when I am purchasing something that is niche, I expect it to smell niche, if that makes sense. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. That was a complete, disclaimer. And if you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you. Bye.